Well, welcome everyone to this game coming up between Clique Esports, as they're now going to be known as, formerly known as the Newcastle Jaguars. Going to be taking on a mixed side known as Toony Lunes. We are about to get underway. Clique will be starting on the CT side of this 9th round against the Toony Lunes, a mixed UK and Irish roster. And obviously you guys do want to be watching the game. That's the one thing we'll make sure you guys can watch. A smoke, a defuse kit for this slightly altered Clique Esports side. I'm going to avoid making that same mistake early on in the first season of ESEA for this new roster. It's Desolate early on. Going to fall DanGi and ForesakeN. They found these early frags. The USP one taps coming into play early on, and just like that, DanGi finds himself a second Blaze. He's watching but can't actually do anything against DanGi. He was the sole player left for Toony Lunes, but took a little start for the new look Clique side. Pistol goes in their favour. SMGs will instantly be brought out, and not the start which Toony Lunes were hoping for. No bomb plant either to support them. We'll give them no money whatsoever in this round. A flash and a P250 is their only investment. But an early Molotov towards ramp from Blaze on the CT side. Just default utility being used by Clique Esports at this point. And while they're just going to push through that Molotov, that nade could be deadly as well. Ruddyy falls to 30 HP. He's going to find himself his opening frag of the game. ForesakeN, he's up on short here to support his teammate. Watching and switching to apartments. He'll find himself the frag. Can't save his teammate from falling. It's one kill for Meek. Desolate, the sole player left. He's just going to fall away. Blaze finding him. 2-0 Clique Esports lead. And so far, a promising start, but this is where Toony Lunes will try and bring the game back. They are underway with the AKs and the rifles. No warp out for either side just yet, and still Clique going to be switching and keeping some SMGs in play. The 1-4 out and ForesakeN, and benjaminyo is up close, and he'll be able to find Blaze early on. Clique Speed is looking to be their new little hashtag. And it's really cool knowing that they've got a little partnership of sorts with MSI, the big company who make laptops. And they do some other computer hardware of sorts. The commitment now will be brought in towards the ace site, and this is where Explicit, one of the new players, is going to have to step up. DanGi, he's going to be allowed one, and Explicit, they're lining up for him almost. A team kill comes in, and Explicit will clean off the last. Desolate wasn't sure of the player from under. It's a 3-0 clean start from Clique, and even the first gun round going in their favour means Toony Lunes have to drop down to pistols. The economy game will have to be caught up for Toony Lunes' sake. And they are a mixed team, it's worth saying. Toony Lunes, they are this new team who have come into play. Yes, ESEA Open, their opening season. Some of the players have experience, but not all of them. Explicit, he's going to find DanGi, and he wants a second. He'll do that as well. Blaze chime in with one frag, but it's a 4K, a 3K in the end from Explicit. A double from Blaze. Of course, they were only against pistols, so easy enough eco frags from the CT side. Means Toony Lunes now get the first AWP out, get the next set of AKs out, and they'll be looking to win this because the economy is in a pretty dire state, and so is the scoreline. Flash means that Toony Lunes can work for now on mid. They're actually going to be pushing up towards short. DanGi is in window. He can't really repeat the angle, and it's mid control ever so slightly lost here from the Clique Esports side. ForesakeN, the pre-fire is perfect. He's going to find benjaminyo, and that is just perfect. A perfect read on the game and how the T side are playing this. DanGi, the smoke for now faded, means he can get both of those. That's the AWP also dropped. An AK also gone. And expecting Ruddyy in ladder room. It's all perfect from Clique so far. DanGi is the only player left. And DanGi to find an ace to win it. Has been flashed. He's looking for something. Won't quite be given anything. That's 5-0. That Clique lead here. Toony Lunes, they've not really woken up yet. There's Scott. Do any of you guys know these players on the Toony side? They're all UK players, but so far not quite turning up at this stage. Blaze has taken an early chunk of damage, as has Meek. The Molotov means that for now, Toony Lunes can't push, but not that they need to. They found frags, and they've somehow opened up the ace site here to a Clique side who have to now play a retake scenario. 2 kills potentially for ForesakeN. Just the one he'll be gifted for now. No bomb plant denied. Means that Toony Lunes do have a bit of an advantage to play with at this stage here, but all three players left side are low on HP, and that pre-fire by Dan means that some damage has been done. Danny boy trying to peek at the right time. The CT smoke fades, means ForesakeN now gets a chance to really peek out, and he'll use the first smoke towards CT. He hears the players in sandwich, but the kills, they've certainly not come in their favour of Toony Lunes. They've done it. They've got the retake, and Clique, they're storming ahead into a 6-0 lead here. Toony Lunes, their ESEA experience is lacking, and in this opening game for them, it's showing. So far, I know that DanGi, he played for Counterpoint. He played for a team in Open last season. Not quite the same ForesakeN as you guys might think. He's actually a UK player called Jack. He messaged me earlier saying, do you want to cast our ESEA game? I, of course, not having a life, said, of course, happy to help. But yeah, if you guys aren't fully aware, this was the old Newcastle Jags side, who their organisation today rebranded and have a partnership with MSI. It's going to be a commitment out on the ace site here, but is that really what they want to commit to? 2 easy frags from Explicit. Blaze chiming in to kill off his opponent. Trade kill has come in. Meek now left to find another kill, and he's got a chance to find this 3rd kill towards CT. The AWPer in Danny Boy missing his first shot and giving up his position. But ForesakeN has got the bomb from behind. Does he know he's got a bomb? Surely he's got the bomb in his name, but the kills have come in favour of Clique elsewhere. Dan tried to push towards CT, and Meek not in the best situation, it has to be said. 2 players in CT, the other towards T-spawn. This round pretty much been put to bed by Clique. A 7-0 lead, they are storming ahead. And it's a start which you do want. If you, as an ESEA team, get these early games in your favour, you give yourself less pressure later on in the season to really have that chance of finishing in the upper bracket, in the upper stages, and have that chance for intermediate potentially next season. Toony Lunes going to be getting out some weapons, SMGs, a Galil, an AK, a Deagle. Do come out. Explicit early on. This guy used to play with Turtle Bradley. Now I'm switched over to this new team. And yeah, the organisation made a couple of roster changes before, or a couple of weeks ago, after they finished in the groups of some amateur league. And age could have been better. Explicit is only down to 68, and it's a bit of a default from the Toony Lunes side, with lots of momentum and interest to potentially get an ace split enforced. hadeeezzz, he's watching. He could have a chance to find someone here. That nade could be good, but no real damage done onto Dan. Desolate tapping away. Will get himself Blaze. Not the A site fully committed and confirmed yet for Toony Lunes. DanGi is rotating though, and the pressure is somewhat on hadeeezzz to be able to hold this off alone. He's done that. And now there's 30 seconds. How do Toony Loons really progress? They've got some sort of entry onto this A site here. Benjamin, with the deagle's got himself the first. It's up to him to find the AWP now. He's trying to deal damage. He spotted his opponent, but no damage actually being traded out yet. DanGi's played the safer game. He's fallen away. The site will be gained here by Toony Loons. And they'll get a bomb plant for what feels like only the second or third time this game. And it's all going to be down to ForesakeN to really do some work here. Meek not expecting his opponent. Perfect timing. Perfect couple of shots. DanGi smoked out. Considered pushing it, but waiting for ForesakeN to try and push in and deal more damage. The player under wood is going to fall. Leaving it on Ruddyy, who does have the bomb planted for him, but hadeeezzz watching the angle with the stronger weapon. It's actually going to find the kill, and Molotov not going to be burning for long enough. 8-0. This mixed UK side. Sadly, not starting off on the right foot. Blaze isn't going positive in terms of his KD, but he's got loads of assists, so we can give him the doubt and say everyone on Clique has a positive KD. In mid again, it's going to be challenged by Toony Loons. This time, not even able to find the entry. DanGi going to find himself Dan. Explicit. Also going to find Desolate. Explicit, I think his first name's Dan, so two people called Dan in this game might be a bit confusing for these players after when they watch. Explicit's going to find Ruddyy. The flash could be good. Explicit, though, not fully focused on CT. He will do in the end. He knew where Meek was. And this is so one-sided. Toony Loons probably wishing they hadn't turned up. No money, it's just built up here for Clique. The T's have to now try and get some new approach in play. A slow little start early on here. And some control towards apartments is where they're looking to really try and find something in these stages. There are two players on the defending end here. An early Molotov not quite going to land in apartments. And Toony Loons, if they were interested in going towards B, they might want to avoid this now. The deagle was up close towards stairs. Trying to gain some sort of momentum of frags. Nothing quite being given. Great kill though in favour of ForesakeN. He'll find Benjamin. DanGi. So we got a player called Dan. We got a player called DanGi. Explicit is known. I think Explicit's first name is DanGi. Might not be. ForesakeN Blaze. They found frags. I don't even know what to expect at this side from Toony Loons. They're 10-0 down. And this new Clique Esports roster, they're having a storm of a first game here. 15-3 for Explicit. ForesakeN and hadeeezzz have only died once each. That's not bad. No one from Toony's has stayed alive in any of the rounds. They all go negative. The stats don't lie. This game started, to be fair, I believe it was Toony Loons who were on the server first, and they'll be wanting to get off the server first as well. And yeah, he was just getting loads of smoke kills, wasn't he? Good old ForesakeN. And it is apartments control for the T side for now, which they can't do that much with for now. Here comes the smokes and the push now will be brought in, but it's DanGi who's there to get himself just the one kill of the frag. Toony Loons, they've got an entry and they've now got a chance to push onto this B side, but rotating quickly are Clique, and Clique have a real chance of even shut down this bomb plant. hadeeezzz, he's got two, looking for the third on site, can't quite find it. ForesakeN, he's got one and the second. Clique completely shut down another round, and that was a round in which Toony Loons could have done so much better. They were so slow to push out. Clique, they had the time to rotate, and that was just good communication and coordination from the Clique side. So it's ForesakeN setting up his smoke for apartments. Helps the CTs gain map control. But it is for now going to be a potential A hit. Smoke's utility will be enforced by Toony Lunes, and now Toony Lunes just really going down to basics. I'm just doing some default simple plays. Explicit, one of 3 players towards jungle in the A site here on the defending side. Explicit, he'll find a frag. They're lining up through. He got 3 from that. That's so good. Ruddyy and Benjamin left to try and make some sort of an impact for Toony Lunes, and I feel they're going to get nothing. Ruddyy hiding in sandwich will be flashed. We'll be waiting to find something. Clique, they're just pushing for the kill here. And ForesakeN might have wished he didn't push for that. 12 ohm. This could be soon. This could be completed sooner than expected. And this is harsh from Clique. Let's see how long it takes for hadeeezzz to die a second time. 12 rounds without dying. Or 12 rounds with only 1 death, my apologies. Toony Lunes this time want to try and work their way out of Palace. A waterfall play is going to be enforced. And DanGi, instead of watching window, is going to watch towards connector, and the kills aren't... They're not even needing him to help out at this point. Blaze, he's found 2 frags. Explicit's got himself a second of the round. The bomb can't be denied for now. It's a little bit of extra money, but now Ruddy's got himself to find 3 more. He's got himself 2 early on here. The Molotov will be good enough from ForesakeN. A nice attempt by Ruddyy, but the fact he was low HP made him very, very unlikely to clutch out, and it's a 13th round lost for Toony Lunes. I love Apple devices. But it's an orb out at least for Danny Boy. And hadeeezzz still hasn't died that second time. And once again just smokes a similar execute to what we've seen before from Toony Lunes. This time they want to try and make it work out. This time the push will be brought in, and the smokes are perfect, but Explicit this time can't actually push through. And is that Meek pushing through, or at least consider pushing towards stairs, where there is 1 CT defending player for now? Dan, he's got himself the opening frag here. It's a start which Toony Lunes needed, but Dan pushing up close, couldn't do any more than that against Danny Boy. The bomb yet to go down, and the bomb's actually the last port of call to enter this A site, and that might have been a massive mistake. Danny Boy, the tiniest AWP shot and the tiniest angle was all he needed to find his opponent. And Clique do recover this man advantage here. Can't deny the bomb plant. Blaze, he did so well. Desert is down to 7 HP. Ruddy's got the angle from connector and got the angle also for jungle. All of a sudden this is likely, and Toony Lunes, they'll get 1 round back. It's not the greatest, but it's a couple of mistakes from Clique, and the retake which just wasn't possible for the CT side there. Full route again from both sides, and to be fair, it's the first round where Clique have had to reinvest, and running on Danny Boy is not that great. Once again, it's just Toony Lunes giving up on their default plays, trying to go back for the basic hits towards a site. Try not to be too creative or too complex, and maybe looking to get some sort of fake set up towards beam. Explicit and Blaze, they're the 2 players keeping watch of this A site for now, and hadeeezzz is up close on balcony towards B apartments. And he's got a chance to really at least find 1 or 2 players here. Toony Lunes actually getting these smokes set up towards A, and now looking and rotating towards B. hadeeezzz, he's here, he's looking to do and deal some damage, and they're trying to get the trade flag, but the timing just means that ForesakeN's already here, and he could even shut down this site. A chance to push onto the site, pretty much being lost ever so slowly by Toony Lunes. The Molotov a little bit too late, and Desolate will be allowed this bomb plant, and Toony Lunes, I feel they might have had a chance in this round, but they've got to be expecting and hoping to cover these angles from behind. Meek has the open apartments. And Explicit did so well, but not quite the frag in his favour. Meek now left to find through of the AWP in apartments. They know where he is. And surely Blaze just goes for the kill here. And that's all Clique wanted. They wanted to clean and save up the round as much as they could. And at the end of a half, it does favour Clique. They lead 14-1. And this has just completely fallen apart from Looney Tunes? Toony Loons. Known as the Toonies. And well, they'll be happy with the one round they got. That's something. But it's not that amazing. And a couple more rounds would be nice. Don't know if it's possible though from them. Back underway then, Clique 41 up in their debut season of ESEA Open with this new roster. They're looking good so far. This organisation, they've had experience before in terms of ESEA. They've had a couple of rosters before. Played in UK Div 2 on ESEA. They've also done a couple of ESEA regular European Open seasons. And this new look roster looking to close out this opening game in style. They're looking to work and contest this B site. Dan and Desolate, the two players for now holding. And Clique do have a little flash to work with. The only bit of utility left as they now push up and now try and commit. Desolate, one of two players needing to find something. He's got a headshot and towards bench. The player is there, but Hater's got one back, and now the pressure really was on Dan and Desolate to find something, and they couldn't get anything. Bomb will be planted towards the short angle here. There's a player in apartment from behind, but Explicit prepared, trying to find something. No damage will be traded. Now just playing the safer game at this point. And Toony Loons, you thought that for a moment they might have had a chance, but the USP picked up by Explicit means he can do damage, and that's two lovely headshots to secure himself 3 kills so far. Benjamin has left, and this could so easily be a 4th here for Explicit. Tapping away. Benjamin's done a lot more damage. Looking for something. He's got 2. Wanted the 3rd, and Explicit's so low on HP. He could have so done that round, but just wasn't to be. Match point instantly for Clique Esports. And Toony Loons, they'll have to force up